our hands at our heart. Take a moment just to set your mind. And I'm going to mute you guys. Mute all. Okay, mute all. So take a moment just to breathe into the sides and back of your rib cage, through your nose if you can. And as you exhale, pull your abdominals in. Take another inhale. Expand the rib cage. And as you exhale, pull the abdominals in. The eyes are soft or closed, and the belly is expanding, setting up a calm, restorative environment for the body. And then as you're ready, let the eyes open and bring the fingertips down towards the floor, and inhale, lift the arms up. And we'll start with Ardha Chandrasana, which is half moon. Take an inhale, lengthen the spine, and on the exhale, go to one side. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale over to the side. Take an inhale and exhale. And we're just waking up the side bodies, the back, the shoulder. Inhale. We'll go one more time. And as you take it to the right, your hand can stay on your thigh, your left arm can reach over, the left foot can cross over, and we'll add rotations as if you're looking towards the floor and then towards the sky. And exhale towards the floor and inhale towards the sky. And the stretches might start off gently as if you're just introducing movement and blood flow. Everything should feel good, nothing should be painful. And so we'll stay in a place that feels particularly helpful. Hold here, breathing into the rib cage that's exposed towards the sky. And you can even direct that breath more by sending your nostrils in the direction of where you want the breath to travel. So these ribs, these lungs can expand. Take another inhale. And then as you're ready, lengthen both arms overhead, cross the other foot up, and exhale over as if you're going over a large fence. Left hand on the thigh, add rotation towards the floor and then towards the sky. Exhale towards the floor. Inhale towards the sky. And you're just moving intuitively. You're finding where you might need to hold the stretch. And so we'll hold that stretch wherever it feels like it's necessary. Breathe into this rib cage. You can also send the nostril in that direction to encourage the breath to increase that side of your body. Breathing, stretching, reaching through that top elbow. 2 more. Take another inhale, that a girl. And reach up both arms. And the feet come undone, come to underneath the hips and bring the hands down. And then inhale, lift the arms up, feet are about shoulder width apart. And we'll take 5 squat postures. Utkatasana, building strength in the thighs. Your knees are tracking with your heels or your second toe. They're in the middle of your hip. The knees are tracking with your hip, not falling in, not falling out. The weight is going back as if you're sitting in a chair that someone's taking away from you. The next time you're down, hold that pose in a place that feels good for your knees, shoulder blades down the back. Hold 5. Toes are still light, you can lift them. 4. Beautiful. The neck is free of tension, even if that means you have to tilt your chin down a little bit. 3. And 2. And 1, and then take an inhale and come back up. Hold that position, step out wide. Let the right toes face towards the side wall and open up. We're gonna flip the palms towards the sky and open up towards the sky. It's almost like half moon, but our legs are a little more stretched out. So we're adding a leg stretch this time. Inhale, Virabhadrasana, warrior. 1 more time. Inhale. And the next time that your right arm is on your thigh, you can stay there, reaching your left arm over your ear, as if you're making one long line from fingers to heel. If you'd like to take it a step further, you're welcome to go lower. Otherwise, you can stay on that thigh. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then come back up to a vertical spine. Looking over your right middle finger, shoulder blades down the back, hold this posture. If you need to modify, bring the feet in closer together. Otherwise, your right thigh is getting strong work. Take an inhale. That right knee stays over the heel. 2. Inhale, and as you're ready, bring this left hand down to your thigh. Inhale, lift the spine up, and then exhale, just reach back to where there's a comfortable stretch. You're making sure your left hand isn't pressing on your knee. It might be just above or just below. Your left leg is strong. Hold here and just enjoy how that feels. Take another inhale. And as you're exhaling, come back into a vertical spine. The right knee lengthens. And now we're turning the left foot. So bring that left knee on top of the heel. Open up your arms. We're going to take the warm up on the other side. So it's an inhale, stretching the arms, stretching the side body. Exhale, take it again. Inhale, left knee is on top of that ankle. And 2. Beautiful. Inhale, stretching. And then as you're ready, that arm can be on the thigh. Reach that arm over. Hold here. As if someone's pulling your arm. And some of you took the variation with your hands on the floor. That's fine too. And 4. Rolling that rib cage open towards the back wall. And 3. And 2. Inhale. Now as you exhale, come back up, a vertical spine. Open up the arms. The shoulder blades are down the back, and you're going to take your gaze over towards the left middle finger. That's gently stretching your neck. Scan your left knee and see if it's still on top of the heel. Feel the shoulders relax down the back. And take 2. Inhale. And as you're ready, this hand comes down to your thigh. Reach your left arm up and back. Beautiful. Holding. And even though you're reaching your body back, you're still sinking into the left thigh. Hold here. And just check in with your neck. You want a happy neck. It's okay to look up. If that adds any stress for you at all, you can look straight ahead. Another option is to also gently look down. Hold 4. Hold 3. Breathing. Hold 2. Inhale. And exhale. Bring your arms out. Warrior 2. Straighten the legs. Now walk the feet in enough that your heels are towards each other and your knees are facing the second toe. This is goddess posture. We're going to open up the arms and then close the arms. And this part here opens up the front body. This part is stretching the back body. So we're stretching both sides of the body. We're also strengthening the muscles that keep the shoulders open, since they usually get overstretched and weak during our daily activities. This time we're going to hold. It's almost like you have a field goal pulse. Sit in the heels heavier than you are the toes. The toes are so light that you could lift them up at any time. Your thighs are getting stronger. And hold. Just notice how this posture feels. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then stand up. 5-pointed star, turn those toes inward. When you stretch out your hands, your wrists are roughly over your ankles. On the exhale, come down and see if you can find your ankles and just let go, inner thigh stretch. You can gently pull on the ankles, relax any tension in your neck, release the tension in your jaw. Let everything go. Feel the inner thigh stretch. If you'd like to add on, interlace your fingers at the low back and let the arms go overhead and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, inhale, and on your exhale, bring your hands to the hip bones and come up to halfway up. Letting your blood pressure readjust, your back is like a table. Once you feel like your blood pressure has settled, push your feet into the floor and come up all the way, even beyond midline, into a bit of a back bend. Elbows squeeze together, you can tuck the chin, inhale. And on the exhale, bring the torso back. You can step or jump like a cat, feet together, and hold here. Great. Samasthiti. Lift up all the toes, which is just balancing the body. Now lift up the right foot onto the calf or the inner thigh. This is the tree pose. We're going to stand like a tree in that it's okay if we move a little bit. We just have a gentle, calm determination. You're welcome to lift your arms towards the sky. Let the shoulder blades glide down the back and hold. You can feel the abdominals gently pull the ribs down so that your low back isn't taking too much of an inward sway. This is a great balance pose. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now as you're ready, let your arms go more like a T. Now there's an interesting addition we can do. It's a rotation. Inhale. Now, as you're ready, just the upper part of your body rotates. You're going to keep your legs in the tree. You could even wrap your hands on your hips and just follow the horizon with your gaze. This is dynamic balance. And if you need to modify, just put your toes down on the floor or stay with the regular forward-facing tree. Lift up tall. Take an inhale. As you're ready, open your arms like that T. Bring your facing forward position again to me. Hands at the heart. Good, Maddie, good. That's great. If you have to touch the floor, that's okay. You just come right back into it. Lift and spread your toes. That wakens the arches of the feet. Lift your left foot up to the calf or maybe the inner thigh. You're trying not to put too much pressure on that knee though, so just above or just below. As you're ready, lift up tall as if you're growing your limbs towards the sun. Glide the shoulder blades down the back. And just stay. There's a soft determination. And 9. Good. Perfect. If you have to touch, just come right back. No problem. 7, 6. This is beautiful. Look at all those gorgeous trees. Bring the arms out like a T. All right, this is dynamic balance. Inhale. On the exhale, we're going to rotate away from the knee that's in the air. Now you may add on the hands wrapping around your hips. Your jawline is parallel to the floor, which helps your vestibular system best respond to balance challenges. Relax the shoulders even more. Take another inhale. Reach your arms back and come into facing forward. Beautiful. Hands coming to the heart. Take an inhale, and on your exhale, lower that left foot down. Gorgeous. And we're going to add on. This will be a downward dog. Inhale, the arms go down. First, come into a squat just for a moment. This is Utkatasana. Lift up your heels and challenge your balance. Lift up the heels and hold. Each toe has equal weight. 5, 4, 3, 2. Lower your heels. Now let your hands go to the floor. Put the feet behind you and take a downward dog. This looks like an upside down V. You can bend one knee and then bend the other and bend one knee and bend the other. So you feel this wonderful stretch on the back of the legs, on the calves. Each heel comes down by itself for a moment. Sometimes you can see that one side's feeling tighter than the other. This time, lift up both heels at the same time. Lower the heels. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, lower. And then we're gonna hold the heels down and just enjoy down dog. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2. Now on the 1, we're lifting the right thigh up towards the sky. This is called three-legged dog. Inhale. Now on the exhale, bring the right foot towards the hand, even if you have to help it out. We're gonna push and inhale, go back and forth to wake up the hips, to wake up the hamstrings. All this blood flow coming into the muscles in case we just woke up. 5, 4, so just enjoy the linking the breath with the movement. 3, that helps the parasympathetic system calm the body down. 2, now the next time that your right knee is bent, you can stay here. You might even lift up your heart a little bit more. Your hips drop, your shoulder blades are down the back. 5, good, and that's right. The modification, you put your knees down or you put your hands on your thighs. That's it, beautiful. Take an inhale. Now on the exhale, pull your left foot in a couple of inches and then begin to straighten your right knee. It does not have to be straight, so I'm showing mine with a modified knee bend, modification with a knee bend. The main thing is that you feel your right hamstring. 5, 4, breathing. 3, 2. Now when you're ready, take your feet back into a downward dog and just walk the dog. Right and left, right and left, right and left. Now as you're ready, inhale the left leg up to the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale the left foot towards your hands, even if you have to help it out. Bend the knee and then begin straightening the knee. Basically getting some movement. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. And the modification could be that your knee is down on the floor or that you're up at a higher torso position. Being gentle with yourself if you have any judgment or negative feelings coming through. Just observing your response, letting it go, changing it to a self-appreciation response. Now as you're ready, you can leave your left knee at 90 degrees and inhale, lift the heart. Back leg is strong. Shoulder blades are down the back. Calm the breath to calm the mind. Hold. And modification is to lower the back knee. Feel that back hip stretch. Take another inhale. On the exhale, pull your right foot in a couple of inches. And your left knee can straighten a little bit, or maybe more. I'm just doing a little bit because that's enough for me to feel that hamstring stretching. I never want to force the stretch. Just want to feel the belly of the muscle getting edge of mild discomfort sensation or even less. Back knee is long. 5, 4, imagine the breath releasing tension from the body. 2, and on the 1, you can put your hands on the floor, your left foot can move to the rear, and we're going to take that dog for a walk again. Down dog. 5, good. 4, wide shoulder blades. 3, and then let both heels down. Hold. 5, 3, 2. Now you can step or jump up to your hands. If you jump, you're going to land like a cat. Halfway up position. Pause here to let that blood pressure readjust. Once you've adjusted, take an inhale and go all the way back. A little bit of a back bend here. Inhale, hold. Beautiful. And then exhale, hands come to your heart. Wonderful, you're doing great. Samasthiti, balance the mind-body breath. We're gonna add on, reach the left arm forward, palm up, reach the right arm up and behind you. Now your right hand can hold onto your right foot And you can stand tall, just like that tree pose. Thighs parallel, ribs down, pubic bone or this bone up. All right, hold 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Feel that heel getting closer to your booty. 3, 2, take an inhale. Now on the exhale, we're going to lower that foot. We're going to come back to a dancer pose, but just let that be the stretch for now, the posture. Lift the left arm up and behind you. It's a way to stretch those shoulder muscles. Now, the right arm can go out. The left hand can go to your foot. You're very tall. And then settle back into that diaphragmatic breath. So I'll just show you from the back angle that the foot is straight. Trying not to let the ankle sickle. You're very tall. Beautiful. Three. Oh, I love it. 2. Take another inhale. And on your exhale, lower that foot down. Hands come together at the heart. Okay, we're going to take the same pose, possibly adding on. Your choice. Right arm comes back to the right foot. So you remember the quadricep. This is also balance. Now, if you'd like to add on, pull that right thigh up. Yes, that's a possibility. You could also be doing a repeat of the first posture and feeling more texture in that first posture. 9, 8, 7, 6. Good, and just check your neck. If you feel any tension or wrinkles back there, just drop your chin a little bit. You have a soft drishti. The gaze is the drishti. The quiet gaze quiets the mind. 3, 2, and on the 1, gently coming back up. The feet are together underneath the hips. They can be underneath your respective hips. They don't have to touch. Take the inhale to bring your left arm up. Now the left hand goes to that left foot. You could just do this repeated pose with more nuances, a little more depth, or you could add on the dancer, Natarajasana, King Dancer. Gorgeous. Hold steady. Keep your mind here. Sometimes it tries to drift to things in the past or things in the future. These balance poses are really good at keeping us present. 3, 2, take another inhale. And as you're ready, gracefully come back, hands to the heart. Beautiful. Anjali Mudra is hands to the heart. That looks gorgeous. We're going to take the right foot forward and the left foot back. Now this is pyramid pose. The feet are about 3 to 4 feet apart in line with the respective hip bones. So take the arms into very large circles as if you're taking off a really big sweatshirt. So the arms are going to be moving freely wherever it feels good. There's no pain. The next time that your arms are behind you, see if you can interlace them at the low back. If not, just rest them, or you could even do a modification holding onto your elbow. If you're feeling like you want more, palm press. Inhale, and on the exhale, hinge forward. Your gaze is going to shift depending on where you can keep the neck free of tension. So probably down at your toes. Hold here, gentle hamstring stretch. 5, 4, 3, 2, take an inhale, and as you're ready, come into a little extension. See how the back is? Lift up both heels if you'd like to try balance challenge. 5, 4, good. 3, 2, lower the heels with care. Left foot meets the right, hands at the front of the heart, Samasthiti, and we're taking the other side. Bring that right foot back. Now the hips are in line with the feet are in line with the respective hips. Add on those 5 circles. I think the shoulders are they're looking a lot more mobile right now. One more. Hold on to your elbows or interlace or reverse that prayer pose. Inhale, whatever helps you keep the shoulders in an open stretch. Inhale, exhale, hinge. The gaze is going to shift depending on your hamstring flexibility. So right now, you might be looking at your left toes. If there's any excess tension in your toes, let them lie flat. There's an energetic foot, but it's not death gripping the floor. 5, 4, 3, 2, take another inhale. Notice how that feels. As you're ready, press the foot into the floor, coming up, back bend over your hand, even if it's just a half an inch. Beautiful. Lift up both heels as a challenge. Gorgeous. Inhale. And on the exhale, lower those heels down. Hands to the front of the heart, right foot meets the left. Beautiful. All right, we're going to add on a crescent pose. I'm going to turn to the side so it's a little easier to see. Right foot forward, left foot goes about 4 feet deep. Take the inhale and open up the arms. And we're going to challenge and warm up this body with a little forward hinge and then a little back bend, forward, back. Exhale, when you're forward, you feel that right thigh stronger. One more. And the way to modify is to get the feet closer together or put that left foot down. Hold here and shoulder blades down the back. 5, 4, 3, back hip is opening. 2. And on the 1, stand tall. We're going to pivot that body this time. So this is 5-pointed star we go through. We're going to turn that body, lift up your back heel, drop your left thigh into 90 degrees. Inhale, open, exhale, hinge. And this is balance. Hinging, going back. Inhale, left thigh, strong, 90-degree bend. Inhale and exhale. You can always bring the feet in closer to modify. Inhale and exhale. Now hold this. I'm going to be turning so I can see you, but you can stay in this posture. Good. 5. There you go. 4, 3. Ah, that looks gorgeous. 2. Pitching the body weight forward. Stand in 1. Swoop, right foot to the left. Beautiful, hands come to the heart. And now we're taking warrior 3. Lift and spread the toes. For now, hands beside your hips. We're gonna lift up the left leg behind us. I'm gonna turn to the side so you can see. This is a modified warrior 3. You can keep on going. Body parallel to the floor. If you'd like to add on, arms are gonna stretch forward. Try to keep the hips even to the floor. 5. Good. That leg can lift usually more. 4, 3, 2. Inhale. On the exhale, gracefully return. Left foot on the floor, hands at the heart. Good. We're taking the other side. Now the hands are at the hips to start. Exhale, hinge forward. Your right foot comes off the floor. That's pretty modified right here. And if you've ever seen those flamingos that are in some people's yards where they bob forward and back, that's kind of what we're doing. Our body and our leg are keeping this one long line. Now the arms can reach forward. Inner back hamstring is lifting up to the sky. It's very tempting to lift the right hip, but you really don't want to do that. You want those hips level. 5, 4, 3, 2, take an inhale. Now as you exhale, make the transition your posture just as much as the posture. Beautiful. Hands come to the heart. That was wonderful. We're going to add on, lift up the arms. You're doing great. Anytime you need to, take a break. Let your heels be heavy. Now this is Utkatasana, the squat posture. I'm going to add on the right arm patting the back. Now the left hand can help, or the left arm can come up from the bottom and just reach towards the hands. Now mine touch. If you don't touch, just grab your shirt or grab a towel or just place them there. It doesn't matter. So hold here. Notice how the thighs are in a squat. If you'd like to add on, we're going to lift up the right ankle and place it on the left thigh to make a hip opener and a one-legged squat. It doesn't have to be this way. Do whichever way you'd like. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. As you're ready, exhale, stand up. Notice the arms. Reach the arms back to the hands heart position. Anjali Mudra. Come back to mind body breath in equanimity. And then add on a chair. This is Utkatasana. The left arm going up, and you can pat yourself on the back. Or the right arm can come up from the lower part of your back and hold. In this pose, sometimes it's easy to accidentally let the head poke forward. Keep pulling the head back. Some of you added on this other component, ankle to thigh, standing pigeon. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, inhale, and on the exhale, let that left foot come down, hands come to the heart. Take a moment, we're going to take 3 breaths here. This is also a good opportunity if you need to take some drink, coffee, good coffee or water, you can. Some yoga practices don't have you do water during the middle. I'm a big listener to biology, so we're going to honor that. And as you're ready, you're going to add on. So we're going back into that squat. I'll step back so you can see. You can see how the squat posture is a good foundation. If you would like to add on, take your right arm underneath and keep on going. And then when you can't go anymore, you could cross your elbows. I'm showing you in close. That's called eagle posture. The elbows are roughly parallel with the shoulders. You can keep your legs the same, or if you really like to have some fun, take your right thigh over once or twice. If your right toes don't cross behind your left ankle, don't worry. Sometimes you just need to bend your left knee more. Sometimes it's just anatomical. So hold here, eagle, Garudasana, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, take an inhale, and on the exhale, release, let the foot down, hands come together at the heart. Take a moment, we've just locked up 7 joints, so we're going to let the blood flow come back to normal. Once you're normal in your breath and your circulation, Utkatasana chair. Left arm comes underneath. Keep going. And then the forearms might wrap. The palms might touch. You could add on the left thigh lifting up, wrapping once, wrapping twice. Elbows in line with the shoulder, squaring up the hips and the shoulder to the front of the room. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Take another inhale. And as you're ready, standing up, foot on the floor, hands to the heart. We're going to let all that blood flow go back through the body. It's like you filled up a sponge that you've been squeezing out. Take a breath and notice, how does your body, mind, and breath feel now compared to the beginning of class? We're going to be heading down to the floor, so I'll meet you in a down dog. I'm going to adjust my camera so that I can see your beautiful faces even better and so that you can see my form better. So take your down dog and we'll meet here. Beautiful. Now this time, take the left foot and push it on the right heel so that you have a little bit more stretch. 5, 4, 3, 2. Inhale. And exhale, put the left foot down and put your right foot on the back and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Both heels down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the knees, hands underneath the shoulders. And we're going to round the back like a Halloween cat as I tuck in my shirt so you can see what I'm doing. Round and inhale, lift. Exhale, round and inhale, lift. And this is a great mobility movement for your spine. You're as young as your spine is one of the sayings in yoga. Inhale and exhale. This time, imagine you have a beautiful rainbow colored paintbrush on your booty and you're going to draw rainbow colors on this wall behind you, on the landscape behind you, making circles. So there's no real wrong way to do this, just big circles to get those hips and lower back muscles stretched. Go the other way, big circles. Painting rainbow colors in a circle behind you. Inhale. And as you're ready, take one child pose. Now child pose, you can stretch your arms out and act like I'm pushing on your lower back to get more stretch. Or if your head is too far away from the floor, just rest your forearms underneath your head. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then come out. And no class would be complete without a plank. The elbow down variation is the one I'm going to show, but you can certainly do this on your hands. Now, elbows are underneath your shoulders and knee is modified. If you'd like to add on, go to a normal toe heel front plank. Push your arms strong so you're never sagging. The abs are lifted, the ribs lifted. Then you can drop your hips 1 inch though. Yes, even more, 1 more inch. Better. That's going to feel like more abs. You did it. All right, hold 5, 4, 3, 2, now 1. Rest your pelvis. This next one is for posture. Thighs down. Imagine there's a piece of ice underneath your belly button and pull your belly button away from the floor. Without using your hands, lift up your upper back. Now just breathe and notice how you go up and down with your breath naturally. The neck has no tension. I'm looking at you some of the time, but once you know what I'm doing, you can look down so your neck has no wrinkles. Now on this next one, let your hands touch the floor. Notice how I'm going to put my hands a little more forward of my shoulders so I don't get in my neck. Use your back, and instead of just slamming myself up, I'm peeling up like a snake, like a cobra coming out of a basket. Now hold this. I'm going to move my hands in a little bit closer now as my body is warmed up. You can do the same if you'd like. Elbows right to the floor. Here we are. This is a transformational pose. You can think about you're stepping into the next part of your life. 7, you're happy where you are and you're excited about the next step. 5, 4, 3, 2, and exhale, begin lowering yourself And once you're down, we're gonna take the hands towards each other at the low back. If they don't reach, just do the best you can. Open the shoulders, lift the body, lift the thighs, and breathe. If lifting the thighs is too hard, leave the toes down. Anytime you need to take a break, do child pose. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more, switch your hands, and then lift up, hold yourself higher. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. This time, child pose. We're gonna let the knees be a little wider in this child pose. So open up the knees and put your belly right down the middle, diaphragmatically breathing. And to add on, bend your elbows, tap your thumb to your mid-upper back. 5. Diaphragmatically breathe between the legs. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then we're going to turn ourselves over so that we're on our booty. You're going to take an inhale. Now take about 5 breaths to go down. Hands could be on the thighs, knees bent. Inhale. Now scoop out your belly like you have a large ice cream scoop going down your belly. So instead of hinging, we're really trying to flex or round or scoop. Ice cream scoop, homemade ice cream down the belly. 3, 2, once you get down, it's going to feel great to do a full body stretch. Take an inhale. And on your exhale, take your hands to the floor, let your feet be on the mat, and this is bridge. Setu Bandhasana. Inhale, curl the lumbar spine up, go to your shoulder blades, inhale, and curl your lumbar spine down. And we're going to do this 2 more times. So there's 3 bridges. Curl up, go only to your shoulder blades, not to your neck, and lower down. In fact, you have a little space underneath your neck where you could slide pencils and go up. Now on the 3rd one, as promised, we're going to stay here. If you'd like to add on, you could interlace your fingers underneath your back. Another possibility is to take the arms like a field goal post. So see what serves you this morning. Follow your intuition, follow your body wisdom, let your eyes soften so that you're more focused on your internal landscape than the outside variables. That's one way to create calm, is to check in with your internal landscape. That's more important to be able to navigate the outside world anyway. 5. Diaphragmatically breathing. 4, feel that beautiful belly expansion. 3, 2, 1. Release your hands. Now on the exhale, curl your spine down. And then you can take Happy Baby, Ananda Malasana. Take one hand to one foot, one hand to the other. And you can just hold this pose. If you can't quite reach, use your feet. Keep that. I'm just going to grab a little sip. And this is a hamstring stretch. I also like to add the big toe pulling away from the second toe in this one. So we open up any toes that are tight here. You can use your pinky finger to open the pinky toe away from the other toes too. Open up those toes. Take an inhale. Now as you're exhaling, your right ankle can go to your left thigh. And look how closely familiar this is to our standing pigeon. The fingers can come underneath the thigh. Now, if you don't look like me when you're doing this and your upper back is kind of rounded and your head's off the floor, one trick is to use the pillow underneath your head. When the hips are tight, it'll make it harder to reach, and you don't want to struggle in the pose. You want to be able to relax. Another neat trick is just to put this left foot on a wall, and it'll hold you in place. So you don't have to struggle with the posture. You can actually let your exhales relax you.
I like to add a little rock here sometimes that wakes up different hip fibers that might need attention. There's 6 deep external rotators. So you can't go wrong when you run, you'll find something. Settle in eventually. 5, 4, 3. This is a great one if you've gotten some back tightness. This can help relieve that. All right, let's take it to the other side. Ankle to thigh. Reach your hand through the window and then hold. Notice right away my left hip is a little bit tighter. So if you have any asymmetries, which we all do, just spend a couple more breaths on that side. It's not a judgment. You just notice it and you just do what it needs. Five, 4, 3, 2. Now on the 1, we're going to take a bound angle. The feet soles go together. The hands go to the feet and or ankles, and your knees are wide now. You can even use your elbows to gently encourage the inner thighs. Out a little. Relax your neck and hold. Let your eyes be closed or softened. Diaphragmatically breathing so that you're telling your body to receive a calm state of being. To set it up for healing and rejuvenation. Take an inhale, and then as you're ready, let your hands go to your knees. And they're very light on the knees, but you can stir the knees as if you're stirring a pot of homemade soup. Go each way. And you can let your left leg go really long. Your right foot is going to lift up your booty and kind of scoot your booty over. Now you're rotating. The left hand is going to be on that right knee. The right arm, let's have some more mobility. The shoulders get drawn forward so much in daily living that just sneaking mobility in your day is really good, that gliding of the shoulder blade. Now let the right arm stay out, palm up if you can, look that way. And if you feel like your limbs are just off the floor so much you can't relax, use pillows underneath the limbs. When the limbs are touching a surface, the Golgi tendon organs can tell the muscles to relax more. So just let your eyes soften, let your shoulder relax, let your hip relax. Five, 4, 3, 2. Take an inhale, and with as little effort as you can, gently come back to line on your back. Realign the spine. Right leg goes long, left knee over. Your right hand is on the thigh. Your left arm can take circles, circles, circles. And we're going to let that left arm stay in a Y or a T. You could look over that way, stretching. You're filling the spine with fresh new air. You're exhaling anything that doesn't need to be there. Take another inhale. And as you're ready, exhale and come back to lying on your back. Hands come on the knees and you can stir the pot. Just move your feet, thighs. It's really nice. It's like a massage for the muscles around the sacrum, around the hips. I'm going to take the legs up on the wall, Viparita Karini. So I'm going to adjust the camera just so I can show you how to put the legs up. You can also just use a couch, just with as little energy as you can. And you can lie on a roller or a yoga block. I'm going to show you how you can do it without anything. You're just going to put your legs up. The arms can be by your side like a yoga pose, just to totally relax and be receptive to all the good care. Giving the legs a chance to be in a position opposite of how they normally are. Giving the vessels a break, giving the feet some attention. Let your eyes stay soft and let your diaphragm expand, drop with the breath. Let any tension flow right out of your body. You don't need it. Let your muscles of your feet relax. Let the muscles of the thighs relax. Feel the hips drop. Feel the ribs and low back soften. Relax the shoulder blades. Relax the arms. Relax the face. Just take a few more moments in this pose. And with as little effort as you can, slide away from the wall so that you can take Shavasana, the restful posture. We're going to take a moment just to let our bodies become one with space, as if you're in a cloud and you're snuggled deep in the cloud. You're letting the muscles totally relax. The feet, the ankles, the thighs, the hips, and the low back. Dropping the ribs, relaxing the arms, relaxing the hands, softening the chest, relaxing the shoulders, relaxing the throat and the face, relaxing the mind. As you inhale, you can be inhaling a sense of gratuity and thankfulness for the body that it was able to do all of the things it did today. And exhale any criticisms or judgments that we don't need them. We're going to inhale a sense of appreciation to our mind for getting us here and doing all these good things for ourselves. And we're going to let go, exhale any thoughts of criticism or judgment towards ourselves. We don't need them. We're going to give a little appreciation to our breath, how sacred it is and how it grounds us to the present moment. Just notice how you feel in your sense of connection with your divine self, with your true center. Keep that connection as you begin to come back into the body and awaken the fingers and the toes. You can feel the blood flow through the body and gently start to make your way up towards a seated position, leaving your eyes soft or closed.
And lifting up through your spine without much effort. Just take a moment to give yourself that transition. And just rest in the appreciation of your body, your mind, and your breath for all that it did this morning, for all that it does for us each morning. You can just let yourself hear the bowl and how it resonates with you. And see if it gives you an intention to have for the rest of your day. What kind of day do you want to create? Whenever you're ready, you can let your hands come together in a prayer posture and Anjali Mudra, the thumbs can touch the heart. And let your next inhale be a promise to take care of yourself today. And when you hear those criticisms or judgments, you're going to let them go and replace them with appreciation so that it becomes an easier practice to maintain. Whenever you're ready, let your eyes come back into the room. And I thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much. I'm so glad to see each of you. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you. I'll look forward to seeing you all on Monday. Thank you. Have a great day. Thank you so much. Bye.